welcome to my channel. You're welcome to Decent Stitch. If you're a new subscriber or returning subscriber, you're welcome. I've gone ahead to pattern my sleeve. This is a long sleeve and I already have all my seam allowances around it. If you don't know how to pattern a sleeve, I already made a video about it, so check out my videos. Plus, it's better to use a patterned sleeve for this sleeve design we're about to do, so it makes it very easy and very fast. This is the fabric I'll be using. I won't be using ashoke as it is in the thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the edge here and I'm going to fold it into two on bias. I'm going to fold it on bias like a triangle. After folding it, I'll take my sleeve pattern. This is the part of the sleeve that is always on fold, while this part is the side seam where you're going to sew the sleeve. So this part that is on fold will face this part of the fabric that is on fold, and this part of the side seam will be on this part that is not on fold. So I'm going to place it this way. I'm going to make sure that the tip of my sleeve here is touching this folded part, and then this part is close to this side. Then I'll try to shift it as much as possible to that side where there is no fold. I'll go ahead to pin it down. So where I have my elbow line, I'm going to measure 1 inch below my elbow line. I want to use 1 inch for mine because I don't want the rows to be too big. So after doing that, I'm going to draw a straight line. After drawing my straight line, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add ½ inch seam allowance to this side because there's going to be a joining here. Remember, my sleeve already has seam allowances around it, but because I'm cutting this on the fabric, I have to add ½ inch seam allowance to this place. Also, this line, I'm going to add ½ inch seam allowance all the way down because I'm going to sew it here too. Then I'm going to cut it out. In case you want to have pleats at the top of your sleeve, then when you are making this pattern, you will extend it here. You make this slope to be longer so that you can have pleats on your sleeve. But this is just the perfect sleeve measurement, so there's not going to be pleats on this one. So this is what I have at the end of the day. I'm going to go ahead to sew here by 0.5. Then I'll sew here also. When I sew like this, I pivot and turn to this side and sew here by 0.5. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Then I'll bring it back to show you.
I'm so sorry. I lost the clip where I made the rose on the Ankara fabric. So I'm cutting this new fabric to show you how to make the rose. So I've gone ahead to fold it into two. I'm doing the same thing I did on the other fabric, but this sleeve is a 3/4 sleeve, not a long one like the Ankara fabric. So I'll trace the sleeve on the fabric, then I'll get my elbow line and extend and come down 1 inch below the elbow line and extend it all the way to the fold. So I'm just repeating the same process. Then I'll add my seam allowances, 0.5 inch here. Then I went ahead to cut it out. After cutting it out, this is what it looks like. Then I'm going to fold it back and then I'm going to sew that place where I added seam allowances. So this is it after sewing it. Then I'm going to notch that angle and then I'll turn it out. After turning it out, then I'll make the rose. I'm going to adjust the rose the way I want it. Then I'm going to pin it down. I'll pin it down in a way that it won't show when I tack it. So I can use an invisible thread, or I use the same thread that goes with the fabric, but I'll make sure I tack it in a way that it won't show. I can also have a lining underneath, so I can tack it on the lining if I want to put lining. But this one there's no lining, but I'll still go ahead and pin it and tack it the way it's supposed to be. So this fabric is stronger than the Ankara fabric, so the rose forms better when your fabric is stronger. And if your fabric is not strong, you can put interfacing or interlining underneath it. That means you're going to use a lining then to cover the interfacing. So the stronger your fabric, the more beautiful the rose forms. So this is the first one I was making, the Ankara. So this is how it turned out. And this is this white calico fabric, which is stronger. You can see the rose on the Ankara is not so firm and sturdy, but it will work on the Ankara too. So I'm going to fold it here and I'm going to sew the side seam. Then I'm also going to tidy the hem of the sleeve. This is what it looks like. And this is what the Ankara looks like.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Kindly like, share, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you.